Yo, what's good, baby? This is your boy, Flynt Flossy. F.Floss, Flynt Flow Double International. Back at it again. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I want to send salutations and flossy vibrations to all my Flossians out there. In fact, it's been too long. You know, I got to cue my audience. That's right. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Flynt Flossy FlossCast. And you know, I got to start this off by saying, y'all, you know, I've been rocking these stages in different cities, right? And a lot of people have been coming up to me saying like, yo, I love your podcast. Yo, the FlossCast is my shit. Y'all subscribe and all that. I love it. I'm like, wow, like a lot of people. And it was really humbling. Like I didn't know that many people listening, man. I'm really honored, man. So I want to say thank you first off to all of y'all. Y'all know I'm nothing without y'all, man. Thank you so much to have true support. You know, people who really hold you down, man. It's always humbling and it's such an honor. Thank you so much. You know, I got some more things in the works. We're gonna have some guests on here, you know, the FlossCast and friends, you know. I'm like, yo, man, I'm about to really do this, you feel me? And I also noticed like, yo, a lot of like my childhood friends have been coming to my shows and just showing up whenever I'm in a city, just showing, you know, calling me, checking up on me, just really holding me down. I'm like, yo, man, I got some good friends. Like I got people who really care about me. You know what I'm saying? That I came up with. So shout out to all my peoples. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all know who y'all are, man, who's been showing up, checking up on me, man. Much love. You already feel me. So speaking of childhood friends, right? It's something I want to talk about. So y'all know I'll be talking my shit. You know how I do, man. So one of my homies, right, came out to one of my shows. This is my homie, man. Like we grew up, we knew each other since first grade. This is my dog, right? It's my bro. So we reminiscing, you know, talking about the hood and everything. You know, I'm doing a checkup, how everybody doing. And this one name came up. You know, this dude I haven't really thought about like forever. Let's say his name is Barry, right? Fuck it. He was like, man, you still talk to Barry? And I was like, nah. Then he said playfully, like, you still holding the grudge, man? You holding the grudge against him, man? I'm like, I'm not holding a grudge against Barry. You know what I mean? He's like, man, yeah, it's a grudge. And we playfully, but I was like, dog, I have no grudge against this guy. He's like, dog, it's a grudge. And this is something I want to talk about because y'all know I be speaking my mind, giving a flawless perspective, you know, talking my shit. You feel me? All right, so check this. I think grudges are whack. Okay, like to have that hate in your heart. You feel me? That pure, unadulterated hate. That pure hate to the point where you wishing them to do bad in life. All those toxins flowing through your veins can only poison yourself. You feel me? Like, why use that energy, you know, that you exert to hate someone? You could use that energy to figure out ways to better yourself. You feel me? That's my opinion. Now, in the same token, right? Sometimes you come across people in your life, you know, in your journey that no matter how many times you try, how many attempts you make to maintain this relationship, whether it be a friendship or a romantic relationship, whatever, this shit just don't work. Like for real. You feel me? You may realize this person may not be a bad person, but they just ain't good for me. They're not conducive to my spiritual well-being. You physically deals me. So do you want them to do bad in life as if it were a grudge? Not at all. You know? You like, hey, man, everybody can win. But I'm going to win over here while you winning over there. Because this energy is conflicting, man. You feel me? That's just me. I mean, look, man, I'm just talking my shit, man. Y'all know how I do. I just speak my mind. Like, I ain't saying I'm right or wrong. Like, I'm just talking about that, okay? Now, of course, every relationship, friendship, whatever it may be that seems to be valuable at the beginning deserves, chances and attempts to maintain. And, everyone deserves an explanation if you feel it was, that valuable. But sometimes you come to the point, especially when there's nothing tying you together like a child or something, where it's like, yo, this motherfucker's draining. That's when you may want to reconsider this situation, man. All right, so let me tell you about who my homie was talking about, who's referring to about this grudge thing. Let's say his name is Barry. Now, I also knew Barry since the first grade, right? And ever since I knew Barry, he was a liar. Like, for real. All right, so when you were a kid, everybody has their thing in the neighborhood, right? You got one dude, he may be the one that's the best at basketball, right? You got another dude, he may be the singer, right? Everyone got their thing. His thing was lying. Like, yo, if this motherfucker was an X-Men, his mutant power be lying. It was bad. Okay, so he was the type of kid that would be like, hey man, got that new Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter 5. And you think like, what? You got Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter 5? I didn't even know there was one. He'd be like, yep, I got that Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter 5 imported from Japan. And you believe that shit. So I'm over there thinking like, ooh, I'm telling my moms, I'm telling everybody, man, yeah, man, Barry got that Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter 5, man. And my big brother be like, they ain't make that shit. I'm like, no, Barry got it. And every time you go by Barry's crib, what happened? Yeah, my mom put it up, man. She punished me, man. She hid it from me. Like, this motherfucker used to lie. In hindsight, we had the weirdest friendship, man. He was really the definition of a frenemy, man. Like, when I think about it, like, we had a frenemanship. if that's a real word. You know that motherfucker that smile every time they give you bad news? Like, he's like, man, yeah, man, heard you in trouble. I'm like, motherfucker, what you smiling for? Like, what? This ain't a laughing matter. This ain't funny. We almost got in a fight damn near every summer. Every summer. And it wasn't a thing like, brothers always get in a fight because we're bros. Like, no, it was over shit like, I thought he stole from me one time. Like, talking crazy behind my back. Like, it was always crazy shit. Like, he was ahead of his time being grimy as a kid, man. But no matter how many times we almost scuffled, it never got physical, right? And we used to piece it up after. I'm like, I didn't hold on to it. I was like, whatever, man. Mainly because he had a lot of shit, man. I'm a kid, man. Even though he lied a lot, the motherfucker had a lot of shit. Like, he had the Super Nintendo and the Genesis and the Sega CD and the Sega Saturn and the Dreamcast. Like, it was like, he lied, but he had a lot of shit. So, he used to lure me in a lot of times. Like, hey, man, got the new Ninja Turtles. I'm like, oh, shit, man, I want to play that Ninja Turtles, man. He's like, hey, man, you can come over and play it, man, for friends. I'm like, all right, nah. All right, I'm coming over. Fuck. I played that Ninja Turtles, man. It's like, everything just went away. I just forgot about all the bullshit. Damn, man. I was weak. I was a kid, man. So, fast forward, man. In high school, he was my wingman, a lot of times. Because when I was dealing with chicks, he'd be like, yo, man, oh, put me on with a friend. Put me on with a friend. So, I bet. So, I put him on with the friend, so we ended up double dating shorties. And, you know what I mean? Like, if I go over her crib, her friend is there, I used to show love. Yo, she over here, come through. Boom. We kicking it, make out session with the chicks and stuff, get, doing the thing. You feel me? But what was crazy? Like, once or twice it got back to me from a shorty I hooked him up with. And, You know, he told her, and she told her friend, who I was dealing with, and it came back to me. However, it got back to me. Like, Barry said he's jealous of you. He's jealous of you. And I always thought that was stupid. Like, why the fuck would he be jealous of me? Like, what? Like, that don't make no. I'm like, huh? Why? I know I'm fucking hot. But I mean, I'm bullshit. But I was just really like, yo, why are you like? I thought they were lying. Like, whatever. Like, that shit corny. That make no sense. But he would always do like whack shit. Okay, for instance, this one story, right? So I was dealing with this shorty. He was dealing with her friend, right? I hooked up the whole situation, right? So I don't know how it happened, but he ended up speaking to the girl I was dealing with, right? So I thought it was cool. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, he the wingman. Shoot, if she ever get out of line, like she find out some crazy shit, he could calm her down. He the bug in the ear. So I'm cool. I'm like, all right, shit, speak. I don't give a damn. Like, what you do? I ain't tripping. So one day he comes up to me. He's like, yo, man, let's say her name is Tanya. Okay. He's like, yo, man, Tanya just tried to come at me. I'm like, what you mean she tried to come at you? He's like, yo, man, she trying to holler at me. She's like, yo, she's been falling for me. She's starting to dig me. Like, you should forget about, like, I'm starting to forget about Floss. I'm starting to feel you. And I'm like, what? Fuck out of here. But the way she talking to me, like, everything's all gravy. So I got the vibe like, yo, she trying to play both of us. So me and Barry, we laughing about it like, yo, she's telling you this and she's telling me this about you. Like, she's trying to play both of us, right? So we laughing about it. We like, okay, cool. She gonna play us. She gonna try to play us. All right, but we gonna play her, right? So we call on three-way, right? And I'm quiet. She's talking crazy to him. She's like, oh, you're the one I want. I really want you. I'm really feeling you. Like, I'm starting to have feelings for you ever since we started talking on the phone. Like, I'm really feeling you. I'm like, well, I do declare, Mrs. Sheriff. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, cool. I come on the phone like, boom. Oh, word, Tanya? Word. Her jaw dropped. She was flabbergasted, like she got caught, So after she hangs up in a hurry, me and Barry, we laughing about it. Like, it was the moral of the situation. She was really trying to play both of us. So it was like, man, fuck out. You ain't gonna play us. Like, we friends. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, come on, man. Then people started telling me like, yo, man, I still see Barry with Tanya. I'm like, what you mean you still see them together? What? Like, his story started changing, man. Dog, she talking about she want to go to the movies and shit, man, with me, man. And I'm like, dude, when did it go this far? I thought the plan was to, she try to play us. We really play her. We laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Joke is over. Yeah. End of story. And he's like, man, I'm just playing her some more, just in case, you know what I'm saying? She try to play us again. Like, wait, what? You're not making no sense. So the stories it started progressing to, yo, man. So we went to the movies, right? And she talking about, man, she wanna kiss me and, take my virginity and shit. Wait, what? I was young, we was kids, so it was like an ego thing. She was really like playing us. I'm like, the fuck? Moving forward, man, they ended up together. They, I don't know, ended up relationship and all that. I was like, wait, how did this happen? I realized I was looking like a damn fool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they really ended up playing me, but it was like, whatever. It was like a jealous thing and nothing of, their relationship. It was like, I don't give a fuck. I kind of had a main joint, you feel me? So I digress. But my thing was, we were supposed to play her and y'all played me. So it was, young shit, man. But I got over it, whatever, man. We ended up being cool again, of course. But fast forward, man, I ended up getting out the hood, man, moving to another state, really pursuing my dreams, I'm on my dancing tip and audition, just, filmmaking, like all of that. You feel me? Moving forward, right? Now, me and Barry had a mutual friend that lived in my area, in the state I was in, right? So I go check my boy, that's my bro. I go check my dog, right? And I happen to see Barry in the motherfucking kitchen, like random as hell. Like, I haven't seen this dude since we was in the hood, like been like 7 years, almost a decade, man. I was like, I didn't expect him to be, all the way over here in a whole nother state. It was crazy. Like, it was random. So I was like, what's good, man? Give him a pound. He still had that stare look on his face, like, yeah, what's up? I was like, oh, okay. Now, didn't stay long at all. I really just dipped because, I had shit to do. All of a sudden, I get a call from the hood, my homies in the hood, like, yo, man, Barry talking all of this shit. He's saying that you doing this, and he talking a lot of shit about you. I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about? You gonna tell me by me saying, hey, what's good? And him saying, what's up? This dude created a whole narrative, a whole story about me, and was reporting back in the hood talking shit about me. So at this point, I'm livid. The rage just took over me. When someone does some shit and you're like, why would you do that? Like, what? What's the point? It really pissed me off that this dude brought this negativity, visiting from a whole nother state, bringing drama to a whole nother state. Well, I'm in a whole nother mind frame. I'm getting it. I'm like really on my, on my passion tip. And this dude bringing his bullshit. So I was like, you know what? I almost fought this dude every summer when we were kids. But this time, I gotta whoop his ass, man. Yo, I was like, his ass has to be whooped, man. That's it. I was convinced. So I called my boy up, my dog, my bro, our mutual friend. I said, man, is Barry there? Is he around you right now? He was like, wow, what's going on? I said, yeah, tell him don't go nowhere. Cause I'm getting in the car and I'm coming to whoop his ass. Click, right? He called me back, yo, you good? Like, what's going on? Like, cause I rarely get mad. So he heard me, he heard the anger, and I was like, I'm just gonna whoop. I was convinced. So I get in the car, I pack Barry a lunch, I pack him a couple knuckle sandwiches and some Molly Whoppinade. That's right, Molly Whoppinade. I was gonna give this motherfucker Molly Whoppin', okay? Some knuckle sandwiches and a Molly Whoppin', okay? So on my way over there, it hit me. Why am I letting this dude evoke this emotion? I was in a whole nother mind frame, and I'm letting this dude evoke this emotion. So when I got to the spot, I didn't whoop his ass, man. Not only because he left in a hurry. Listen, I ain't no gangster, man. But I was gonna whoop his ass, man. Yo, I was gonna try. All right, who's to say would have won? But I was definitely gonna try. But I didn't whoop his ass, man. Like I said, because I'm in a whole nother, space. Why am I letting this dude get the best of my energy? And it just reminded me why the universe brought us apart. Even though I knew this dude since first grade, he was synonymous with negativity when it came to me. Maybe he has insecurities. I don't know. But he was always synonymous with drama. Anytime anything went bad, he was around and smiling. It was weird, man. And, there's always two sides of the story. Like, he may have a side, I may have a side. There's always sides of the story. I'm a very introspective person. You feel me? Like, I'm never claiming to always be the victim. You feel me? But whatever the reason may be, it just ain't work, man. It just never worked. So do I have a grudge against this dude? Absolutely not. kind of like, it was always sad to me that he was, it was like, it seemed like he got a thrill out of, evoking my emotion. But not at this point, because I think, we were grown, we were older. So now I think he's like, man, he really gonna whoop my ass. Hence why he dipped. But yeah, I just realized, I said, his energy wasn't conducive to my spiritual well-being. So am I wishing him to do bad? Absolutely not. At that point, I wanted to whoop his ass, but I'm like, I get over shit, man. I was like, dude, I don't hate this man, But even though I knew him since first grade, man, I was like, listen, we just meant he's not conducive to my spiritual well-being. So this is the flawed perspective, man. I'm just talking my shit. So if you had a prior relationship right now, friendship, relationship, whatever it may be, with someone, and it just fell apart, but you still miss that person, and you still think about that person, you wonder what happened, and there's a burning desire for you to give that person a call. You miss the times you had together. You miss their energy, Give that person a call, man. Like, don't let pride get the best of you, because good relationships are not easy to find. Good people aren't easy to find, like, for real. Like, people who are loyal, no, it's not easy. Don't let like a certain, like a minor misunderstanding, ruin something that was very valuable. But at the same time, you have to be aware of situations or individuals that drain your energy. Sometimes people have inner conflict or inner issues that they take out on you, but be aware of that, because that could drain you and bring you down. And once it becomes draining like that, you have to question, is this relationship or friendship really worth the effort? Does that make them a bad person? Not at all. Some people are dickheads. Don't get it twisted. You feel me? Some people are just fucked up. But some people are just like, hey, maybe we're not meant to be in each other's journey. You feel me? Maybe now. Maybe we cross paths again when we're mentally ready. So let it happen naturally instead of forced. You feel me? Like a grudge is you wishing bad on them. You wishing them, you got them toxins in your heart, like it's growing through your veins. Like you just, like you wish, I hope they do bad. I hope they fuck up. But that's a grudge, but realizing that somebody just, like I said, conducive to your spiritual well-being for whatever reason, and wishing them the best, hoping they eat, hoping they win, but not around you. It's like sometimes it's necessary. This is my opinion. Maybe I'm just talking my shit, man. And it may happen rarely. Like, I don't feel that way about a lot of people. Sometimes, like, okay, you fall out with different people. Like, oh, that's my boy, or oh, that's my shorty. Let me talk to her. Like, oh, that's my dude. Let me holler at my dude, man. All the time. But some people, it's just like, man, we just not meant to be cool, man. Not now. You feel me? And Barry was one of the motherfuckers, man. So there it is, baby. Another episode of the Flynt Flossy FlossCast. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thanks for all the love, baby. I'm gonna keep the party going. You feel me? Thank you for all the support. Keep spreading the word. Follow Real Flynt Floss on all social media platforms. You feel me? And I got some things in store, so make sure you stay posted like sticky notes. Go on FlyntFlossy.com. Get that book, Turn Lights, Lemons into Milkshakes. And until next time, baby, I'm out.